So today marks the start of a new month. It is February in 2025, and this is a new series. We're getting into the framework, if you will, of AI. And so today's series is machine learning fundamentals. So I'll cover several different aspects, like several different aspects in this particular series. So I can't see that way. So I'm gonna slide my camera over. I'm gonna slide over it. Okay. So what is supervised learning? And just for those who don't know, if you're new here, what's up, my guy? If you're new here, I look off to the side so that way I can read my notes to make sure that I'm tracking in line with what it is that I want to say. So I'm gonna get right into it because it's not that much to cover. It's not that much, but we can get into it. So what is supervised learning? So the definition of supervised learning is a type of machine learning where the algorithm is trained on a labeled data set. This means that the data used for training includes both the input data and the corresponding output or target variable. So some key characteristics of labeled data is the presence of labeled data is crucial for supervised learning. Each data point has an associated label or target value. Now, predictive modeling has a primary goal for supervised learning, and that's to build models that can accurately, predict the output for new unseen input data. So the types of supervised learning are regression, and the goal is to predict a continuous numerical value. Examples of that include predicting house prices based on features like size, location, and number of bedrooms, forecasting stock prices, and predicting customer churn, how quickly it turns over. So then another type of supervised learning is classification. And the goal of that is to predict a categorical label or class. Examples of that are spam detection, spam versus non-spam, image classification, identifying objects in images like cats, dogs, cars, customer segmentation, classifying customers into different groups. So, supervised learning algorithms. So we're familiar with that. We've been on social media. We understand how social media works. Your page or what have you grows based off of the platform's algorithms. So linear regression, we have a few of those, and I'm going to get into that. Linear regression predicts a continuous output based on a linear relationship between the input features and the output. Logistic regression predicts the probability of an instance belonging to a particular class. Support vector machines finds the best boundary to separate data points into different classes. Decision trees creates a tree-like model of decisions and their possible consequences to predict the class of a data point. And then you have an ensemble learning method that combines multiple decision trees to improve accuracy and reduce overfitting. And then the last one we have are neural networks. And these are complex models inspired by the human brain, capable of learning complex patterns in data. That's an interesting one. So key concepts in supervised learning: training data, the labeled data set used to train the model; test data, a separate data set used to evaluate the performance of the trained model. And then you have model evaluation, metrics used to assess the performance of the model, such as accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and mean squared error. You also have overfitting and underfitting. Overfitting occurs when the model performs well on the training data, but poorly on new unseen data. Underfitting occurs when the model is too simple to capture the underlying patterns in the data. So then now we have applications of supervised learning. So you will see supervised learning in spam detection, image recognition, fraud detection, medical diagnosis, customer churn prediction, and recommendation systems. So that is it for machine learning fundamentals. And the reason why I cover these videos, so that way we're not just utilizing software, we're not just using tools, we don't understand how it fully works. How is it gathering this information? How, how, the what? How does it affect us? How does it affect what it is that we do? Why does it do the things that it does? And I mean, you may find this useful, you may not find it useful for your business, but again, I feel like it's good to know things, whether or not it directly applies to you. Maybe it may not directly apply to what it is that you're currently doing, selling, servicing, what have you. But I think that the information is useful to understand and to know. So how is it gathering the information? How accurate is said gathering? So if you're not following me, make sure that you are following me. Make sure you give this video a like, comments. What did you think was very interesting about supervised learning? What's one thing that you learned that you were not aware of in regards to supervised learning? Make sure to hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified when the next video gets posted. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.